Good evening to everybody. Here we are for another roll reveal. This one is number 482. It's a 1952S plastic tube roll. 52S is one of the very valuable, very difficult rolls to acquire. I spent probably 25 years without a BU 52S roll. Then I got my first one about 10 or 12, maybe 15 years ago. Since then I've acquired another half a dozen or so, but these are not easy to obtain. How's everybody doing this evening? Got Malcolm Parvis, Farm Dog. So we've got 5 people watching so far. Let me go ahead and turn up the microscope light, get everything started here, and here we go. If everybody can hear me, I'll start with my first coin here. First coin goes to Yo Man. Hello, Eric. Yo Man gets the first coin off the block, and here it is. Is kind of hard telling what that is. I'm seeing something up on top of the mint mark. Looks like it could possibly be something. I don't know, boys and girls. I'm kind of thinking we could be looking at something here, but I'm not exactly sure what. I'm also seeing what looks like could be another upper curve right up here. Actually, apparently connected to something down here. So this one could actually be something. We'll have to see another couple of them to be sure of what we're looking at. We've got a whole bunch of vertical die scratches in the field on this one. And so we will see what we see. This one is for Yo Man. I'm going to pull it off to the side. Coin number 1. Let's do a coin number 2 for Carl and see what Carl's coin looks like. Okay. Well, this one is different. This one's got some pretty good sized Humpty Dumpty bumps going on out there. Next to the S, it's got something going on next to the 5. It's got something going on under the 1. Something going on above the 5. I have no idea what we've got going on here. It doesn't look like an RPM or a double die. It just looks kind of strange. Faces come out of the rain. So yeah, I am not sure what this is. This one's definitely different looking. And check the reverse on coin number 1. Got nothing on coin number 2. We should not necessarily expect anything on the reverse side of 1952S, as we have not yet found anything for the reverse of 1952S. I'm going to stick that in the special pile too. We'll just have to see what occurs out of this. Coin number 3 now for Paul Hampton. And Paul gets this one does appear to be a minor RPM. Get the lighting a little bit closer to the coin here. Make it a little easier to see this sort of thing. It may be an RPM that has a little tiny bit of separation on the lower serif. I'm thinking it's possible. Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah, I believe we have an RPM here. S over S west. It's a minor one, but it does appear to be there. Okay. So yeah, we have doubling on the lower serif. We have doubling along this part right in here of the left curve. We have a split right on the serif right there. So that's what we're looking at on this coin. Let's see what we have on the eye. Nothing at all. Let me zoom this back out some, make it easier to look at the overall coin. Got nothing on trust, we, God, in, or liberty. Let's take a look at the reverse real quick. We'll check the reverse on the first few coins, then we'll skip them from there on out because, oh boy, look at that. Got a huge struck through on the reverse right there. That's the kind of thing right there that you're going to notice only when you're looking at the reverses. Really nice looking struck through error there on the reverse of that one. That one's for Paul Hampton. Paul gets a nice one. All right, coin number 4 now. Mr. Rezak. Dog's barking at something. There isn't. See, there's an RPM. That's an S over S RPM right there. You can see it on the lower serif. It's a pretty nice split lower serif. I'm thinking that's what I saw on that other coin and couldn't quite make heads or tails of it. All right, that's going to be a nice one. Nope, Klaus, you didn't miss anything yet. Still looking to see what we see on the reverse of this one. Then I'll move on to the next coin. One for Doug. That is an RPM. Coin number 5 now. Taco John. Taco John gets a coin. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. What do we have there? Well, we have a coin that shows some damage on the mint mark. It was hit. We've got nothing else, it appears. Nope, nothing else. Check the reverse real quickly. We are still going to be having a auction tomorrow. Not going to be a very big one. It's going to have some pretty nice stuff in it, but nothing outstanding, spectacular, over the top. Just a nice auction. Stone Cutter. Stone Cutter gets this one, and well, I'm not seeing anything except a toned Lincoln Cent. Kind of toned down just a little bit. Looks like this is a mixed roll. Stone Cutter gets a nice little coin. Let's move on now to coin number 7. This one's Klaus's first coin for the roll. And let's see what Klaus gets. Yeah, it looks like I have nothing on the mint mark. No doubling that I can see. As far as I know, we don't really know of any double dies for 1952S. Anything we discover here is going to be something new and different, perhaps. I've never seen a double die reverse on a 1952 cent. So should we have something here, it's going to be a first. right, got Klaus now. Next up will be Carl. Carl. Let's see what Carl gets. I'm not seeing anything in the date or mint mark right now. My dog is down there barking at something. He got a new ball today. So he's been playing ball, and he's very protective over his ball. When he gets a ball to play with, he wants to bark at everybody to not only announce that he has a new ball, but to tell them they better stay away from it because it's his ball. Sounds like Austin just came home. We've got Ant now. Ant with, it looks like a probably a normal 1952S here. Yeah, I hear him down there squeaking on his ball. He's trying to impress Austin into wanting to take the ball so they can play. Nothing else there. That's for Ant. Coin number 9 now. We're looking for coin number 10. Coin number 10. We'll go to Malcolm. And this is coin number 10. And looks like could be a hit. Likely a hit. There's some chance that could be an RPM, but I don't think so. It looks more like a hit to me. Nothing on the eye. Nothing on the rest of the obverse. Let's check the reverse real quick and see what we have there. Nothing at all. Nothing so far, Otis. Nothing big. I mean, we've come up with a couple of RPMs and a pretty nice struck through on a reverse, but other than that, we've not really seen much yet. Here's one for Yo Man. Well, there's a nice RPM. This one's going to be easy to identify, too, because it's got heavy die scratches on it. I mean, there's a monumental die scratches right there. That one will be easy to identify. That's a nice looking 52S though. Alright, let's check the reverse and see what we have, if anything. On the reverse, nothing there. Do have a nice RPM though. That's coin number 11. This one goes to Yo Man. Now number 12, Taco. One for Taco John. Oh, would you look at that? That's a... Looks like it could be a minor RPM, but it's definitely got a huge something going on down there. From the bottom of the S down into the vest. A huge die crack on the head. Big giant die crack. And nothing else that I can see right here, right now. Let's see. Let's check the reverse. Nothing there. Could have been Ant. I think, no, that thing on the reverse, that was a little speck of wax on the coin. It's wax from the paper, on the wrapping paper on the reverse of the coin. There's a little die chip on the inside of the mint mark on this one. No doubling though. Where are we? Here we are. Not really seeing much of anything on the reverse. That one's for a stonecutter. Let's take a look now at coin number 14. This one goes to Eric. And for Eric, we will have, looks like that minor RPM, lower split serif RPM there. You see just a little bit of extra thickness in the mint mark with the little notch right there, right in the corner. That's a little minor split serif RPM. Even split serif RPMs count for 1952S because there just aren't very many listed, period. So listing anything is a good thing. 1952S. It's one of the lower mintage S-Mint coins after 1944, after the war. It's probably one of the lowest mintage S-Mint coins. Now number 15 going to Malcolm. Let's see what Malcolm pulls out here. Got nothing date or mint mark style. Nothing up on the motto. And all right, nothing there. Let's take a look now at number 16. This one goes back to Yo Man again, and Yo Man this time around. That is a repunch mint mark, as doubling on the lower serif. Just as a warning, you might hear some squeaking. My animal just decided to come upstairs with his ball in tow. He might choose to start squeaking it. Alright, nothing on the reverse on this one. I wouldn't necessarily expect to see anything on the reverse on any of these. We just don't know of any double die reverses on 1952S. But we'll still give it a shot and see what we see. Got nothing going on the mint mark or the date of this coin. Nothing on Liberty either. And I'll try to get the coin back under here. There we go. Got no doubling there. Kind of a reddish brownish roll, but they have pretty decent luster. They just don't quite look like it under the microscope. But they're actually pretty decent coins. Here's one for Eric. And what does Eric get? Well, let's see here. Another little RPM, I think. Looks like it could be another lower split serif RPM. Looks like a different one. Let's see, let me try to get my lighting a little better adjusted here. There we go. See if we can eliminate some of that flash in there. Move on to number 19. Taco John. And Taco John, well, that appears to be at an RPM. It's a little messed up though. It's been hit a little bit. Well, a lot of this stuff should be pretty easy to identify with all the markers. We got plenty of markers on these coins. I'll stop going by the reverses on these. Just nothing there. Amazon van involved in fatal traffic accident. Great. Wonderful. If it weren't for bad news, we'd have no news at all. It's not the highest quality roll. Just not getting a whole lot out of here, but we are getting some relatively decent coins. Paul? $52S doesn't really have any huge, spectacular RPMs. This is a pretty decent RPM here. You can see all this stuff happening right down here on the bottom of the mint mark, and you can see a little bit of a split over here on the left-hand side. I've come up with a couple of these so far. This is, I believe, the third or fourth one of these I've seen. He's getting closer to the whole squeal thing. You might be able to hear it. Are you making noise with your ball? He's just prancing around the yard, or around the floor here. Just prancing around. Squeak, squeak. There you go. Alright, got nothing on this one, it appears. Alright, there we figured it out. Anybody wearing headphones might want to adjust their volume, just in case I get a nice loud squeak out of this. Let's see, number 23. This one will go to Carl. Almost halfway finished with the roll. There's a nice RPM. Unfortunately, it's been flattened on the lower serif, but it's a nice RPM still. There we go. Cute die variety on a red-brown coin. It was everybody's favorite dog. Sitting there squeaking his new ball. Alright, Eric comes up next. Well, he's definitely found the squeaker. Yeah, nothing on this one. Yeah, it looks like we have a nothing there. Okay. Now he's decided to lay down and let the ball sit in front of his nose, so he's not going to be making any more noise for a little while. Here's Roger. Let's see what Roger picks up out of this roll. See if we have a lower split serif there. I don't think so. Not gonna happen there. No other doubling of any kind. Win some, you lose some on these rolls. Sometimes they're awesome and sometimes they're, well, just not so great. Alright, there's another normal coin. That's number 26 for Taco John. Here comes number 27. Parviz will get this one, number 27. And number 27 is... doesn't appear to be anything. Get back out so I'm not making everybody sick here. Whoops, too late. Alright, there we go. Next up, number 28 here. 28 is going to go to JJ Addict. And JJ's coin. Appears to not be an RPM. Oh, here comes the dog again. Come here, Sherm. Come here, what you got? What is that? Is that Daddy's ball? Did you bring Daddy's ball up here? Is that Daddy's ball? Let me see. I almost got to see this. He's got a little squeaky ball, and he's brought it over here for me to try to take it away from him. Of course, I'm not actually going to try to take it away from him. But he sure thinks I am. Okay. We have just a little bit of a kind of a banged up red-brown roll of coins here. These are uncirculated, but they're not the best looking. Otis. Otis comes up with, well, this one has a hit on the mint mark. Number 31 now. Number 31 for Malcolm. Check the obverse on this one and see what happened. Yeah, nothing. Kind of interesting looking here and there, but we haven't really found much. Stanley? What does Stanley come up with here? Yeah, not an RPM. We got very, very minor signs of a Class 6 double die, but it's not enough. Just not enough to go with it. We also have a mark that could possibly represent a doubling, a little bit of doubling on the T of trust, but it's not enough to really tell for sure what it is. Alright, my dog's going to tear up this room if I don't go get this stupid ball for him. Because he has lost it behind something and he's tearing everything up to get to it. Hang on just a second. Say, oops, I dropped the ball down the stairs. Whoops. Okay, another one for Eric here. And Eric picks up Looks like another normal coin here. Picked up a few rather small RPMs early on in this roll. Haven't seen much since then. Let's see, number 34, Mr. French. Let's see what we can do with Mr. French here. Still have a few pretty interesting looking coins in here that could possibly be something that we'll have to check out later. Nothing on that one. For Mr. French, now number 35, Roger. Interesting bit of die cracking between the 9 and the 5 of the date. Not seeing anything else there. Number 36. Back to Parvis again. Oh, nice. Got a nice RPM for Parvis. Look at that. That's a pretty one. Nice RPM for Parvis there. Get him one that's a nice coin. There we go. Looks like 69 Biz wants to communicate with us. We're going to make sure 69 Biz gets shut down. Damn bots. Out, damn bots. Out, I say. Let's see, this is for Farm Dog. I'm not seeing anything on this one. Nothing here. Got nothing going on. Anything special anybody wants me to find for the auction tomorrow? Something of interest that you might want me to bring up just in case? There's another one from the same die I've seen one from before earlier in the roll, and it is a normal coin, unfortunately. People want to see early singles, some W pennies. I don't have W pennies, Parvis. Those are all, 2017 to 19 issues or something like that. I have never even dealt in those. I've never owned a single one. $1970s small date. I think I can accommodate that. Gonna look for a 70s small date to run. And here is coin number 40 again to Parvis. And this one turned out to be kind of normal. Go hit right in the eyebrow, though. Hello, Mr. Adams. 2017P. I think there are a couple of double dies known on 2017P. What I was asking for is whether or not anybody here had any particular needs, anything particular that they were wanting to see in the upcoming auction tomorrow. I can see what I have regarding the general subjects. I'm wondering, you want to get me an idea as to whether you want to see singles, you want to see die varieties, you want RPMs and double dies, do you want to see rolls for sale? I've already got a few things planned in for the auction tomorrow, but I don't have it finished up. I could wrap it up with pretty much anything. Teens Esmit coins. I can do that. I can do Teens Esmit coins. I can do some rolls. Mr. French. So we're going to have a normal one there. Okay, nothing really there. It's turned out to kind of be a disappointment for a roll. Oh, got int in there backwards. I'm going to put him in there the right way. There we go. Int 2242 gets coin number 44. And this is coin number 44. Little bit of a die crack next to the 5 there. Other than that, nothing in the date and mint mark area. Yeah, the problem with, you want mystery roll boxes, Parvis, or do you want just mystery boxes of 2x2s? The problem with the mystery boxes of 2x2s is I don't have a whole lot of single coins like that right now. I look around and see what I have, but I think I've pretty much depleted my inventory of that right now. I'm watching for more stuff to come in. Don't have any of it here yet. And Parvis says, okay, well, rolls. Rolls are rolls is what everybody wants. I can work on that and see what I can come up with. Here's number 46. It's for Crispy. We got 5 coins left. This is the first of those 5 coins. No RPM here. For Malcolm. Again, looks like a normal 52S. 3. Should do another silver dime reveal. Here's number 48. Taco John. It's got a nice little die crack there. Bottom of the 9 over to the S. We can work on that idea. A silver dime reveal. I have an OBW roll of silver dimes here. I don't remember what the date is. I think it's a 62D. Sureg next. See what Sureg has. With what looks like a normal coin there. Five has something. 5 on what? This one? And it's got a hit on it. Ah, previous coin. Okay. We'll look at it again. This is coin number 48. Again, this is Taco John's. Sand Digger thinks something's up with the 5. Sir, got a little die crack coming off the right side of the 9. Could possibly be connected to the middle of the 5. Then we have a long die crack coming off the bottom of the 9 over to the S. Well, I can do a silver dime reveal. Here is number 50, a last and final coin of the roll. And, well, it turns out to be not much. What do you guys think about older nickel reveals of BU nickels? There's only 40 coins in a roll, but I'm talking about things like, 1940s and 50s. Some of the earlier years. You could also get into doing some of that. Okay, so turned out altogether not such a wonderful roll. I'd like for it to have been more than it actually is. But there are all the normal coins, the ones that are not normal that we need to look at again. Coins numbered 36, 23, 21, 14, 11, 4, 2, and 1. Those belong to Yeoman, Carl, Doug, Yeoman, Eric, Paul, Carl, and Parvis. So that's what we have on reveal number 482. I will be here tomorrow for the auction. And then the remainder, the other 2 reveals I have for this week will come later in the week. I may go ahead and pull another roll for a reveal over the weekend. I find maybe a roll of dimes if I have one around here. But well, that's all I have until tomorrow. We've got the auction coming up tomorrow. I hope you guys join me. And until then, take care of yourselves. Don't get too cold out there. And I'll talk to you later.